All right, Gil, this is from Saturday, November the 13th. I want you to watch your head on your swings and use the screen on the monitor as kind of a grid, okay, to see how far your head does move. When you see an off-speed pitch coming at you, you want to make sure you try to keep your head still. You want to keep your head as still as possible. And you see how much movement you have going on there. Okay, so you're the one that's in control of that. You're going to have to start learning how to make adjustments. Okay, now going back into your load, the ball's still not in flight at that point. All right, it's still in the pitcher's hand when you're loading. Okay, but when you get to that load point, right at this point where your weight goes back to your back foot, you've got to keep your head still. And as you move forward, you're increasing the speed of the ball, and you want to make sure your head goes back to a point. Keep it there as long as you can. Start your hip rotation and then let your hands follow. Okay, it's always in that order. It's always hips and then hands. And as rusty as you were as far as not having a whole lot of reps this week, and not hitting last weekend, that's why we did soft toss. And soft toss is where you can start refining your mechanics. But I want you to see this and then see how much you can improve on keeping your head still. I like the way that you're gliding back to your back foot. Hips, so your hips need to start moving back towards that back foot, not just your head. Okay? You move your hips. Remember we talked about that. You move your hips by dropping that back knee, and your hips go back towards the catcher. And then you try to keep your head as far away from your front foot as you can. All right, then we started doing some exercises. It's a pretty tough exercise for a guy at your level right now, but this is something that I want you to learn how to use your legs the proper way. You have such good hand-eye coordination. I want you to try this, and we'll keep working on this. This is just an exercise that I like to do to show kids, hey, that you've got to learn how to be in control of your feet. Okay. So you're still way out front on your front. Your head's way out in front of your foot. You want to keep everything inside your feet, okay? Listen, this is about it, and we'll get back together next Saturday, and I'll see you over at Smyrna.